Hey, what's going on, y'all? All right, welcome back to the second break session of the second cipher of the day. Oh man, okay, yeah, just doing some laundry, working on this side project thing that I've got going on. It's like it's an add-on to another project. So I'm looking to maybe be traveling soon, and so I have this site called doing stuff in, and it's also I have a shortener that's like Dwayne, my name dot in, so I could say like doing stuff in Miami or whatever, doing stuff in slash Orlando, and it just kind of like be able to redirect and like Dwayne in Miami, Dwayne in Orlando, and it's like a map, and I'm taking pictures and different things of places. I'm kind of chronicling my journey. And so I had a previous job where I got to travel a lot, and I would take like pictures and things, but they're like all over the place. They're like in Google folders and all type of stuff. So I wanted to have like a site, and so I got it working, got a couple of things in there, but now I'm creating a way to actually like from my phone take a picture and then upload it, so it's just a lot easier, more seamless. But what I'm working on is adding a live component because I want to like live stream from places. So I've been really into live streaming recently. So yeah. All right. So neither here nor there. Let's talk about some other stuff that I found kind of interesting that actually I haven't got a chance to play around with it, but look cool. I came across it today and I was like, oh, I could see some use for this, because a lot of times as I'm developing stuff, I'm just putting the data on the page. You know what I mean? Like there's no stuff really moving around or anything, like no fancy animations or anything. It's just I try to get things as quick as possible to the page. But there's times when you kind of like want to like show emphasis on things or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like when you click something, like a little thing sparks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You complete a task or what have you. And so I came across this like JavaScript library, and I'm going to post a link to it so that you'll be able to check it out with the recording. And so you can go right to it. And even like the homepage is kind of like, wow, it's pretty cool. And so let me share my screen. I don't think there's any audio, but I'll share audio just in case. All righty. And again, I haven't really done much with that. I kind of looked at the documentation a little bit. And what's cool I liked about the documentation, it had like examples and stuff, and then like CodePen. And if you could run it on CodePen, I mean, because CodePen, like the resources that like you can use is pretty tight. And so because it's just like HTML, CSS, and like some JavaScript stuff, like within a container. And so for it to have things there, pretty cool. So you can see how it's, yeah. So it's called mo.js. So the website is mojs, mojs.github.io, right? And so they're running this off of, it's an open source thing, but the actual like opening animation is kind of cool. Like that, wow. That's JavaScript. That's kind of wow. So so that's the front page. Scroll down a little bit so you can see it's playing in this player here. And then progress bounds. I don't even know what that is. Oh, so you're able to show just where you want it to play. Oh, that's pretty cool. So the whole thing, see, okay, it kind of like comes in out of nowhere. And this one it's right there. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, wait, what? Hold on. What is this doing? This is kind of cool. Wait a minute. Oh, I think oh, huh. Making it go by quicker. That's pretty cool. All right. Stop that. That's okay. That's pretty cool. So now it has like a getting started. So I'll take you to like the getting started page. So let's talk about, so it says it's fast, silky smooth animations and effects for staggering user experiences. And that is pretty silky smooth. Retina ready, so screen density independent effects look good on any device. That's always good. So it's like it's responsive. Simple. So again, simple is like relative. So simple declarative APIs to master your motion project with ease. And then modular, so custom build for the current project's needs. Bye large file size overheads. Because that's another thing, like why I don't really like doing like a lot of animations, because sometimes they add that overhead, and where like I would rather push the most important data than have it show on a screen than have it like fly into the screen kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I want the data there as quick as possible with as little like headroom that you need. You know what I mean? Like overhead. Wow, this over 1,580 unit tests. That's wow, nice. It's open source. Cool, very nice. So let's look at get started. So that takes us to the tutorials. And is there, okay, so wait, there's tutorials overview. Let's see what that says. Okay, so there's just a nice little thing there. Cool. And I guess that's server-side rendering usage with React. Okay. Does React do server-side rendering? I don't know. All right. Cool. So API overview, so that still needs to be written. So hey, if you're looking for something open source, you can help them with their APIs overview. Let's see. Okay, so let's go getting started. So you can install it, and so you can do npm or yarn, and then you import it. Cool. Or you can pull it from like a CDN. All right. Then to create your, so here it is. Okay, so this is the code to create it. And so, of course, you set like you get a reference. So you create a new mojs.shape. So you're creating an instance of it. And then, so I guess the parent is the, I guess, where the, like, I guess your div, or what have you. And then you give it this shaped circle. You're filling it with this color. I wonder why there's two of these. Oh, because it's changing colors. Oh, wow. And then the radius. Oh, so then it's like, so I guess it's from this to this, and the radius, so the smaller to the larger, how long it takes. I guess if it goes back and forth like a yo-yo instead of like a loop, but it goes back and forth. Okay. And then is show start. I'm getting notifications. Easing. Okay, nice. And then repeat once, and then you play it to start it. Pretty cool. Does this show the code, or what does this do? Oh, that's just for the player. Okay, give me a second. I don't know what is happening with these notifications. Somebody's blowing me up. What is it? Oh, what? Okay, I don't know why people are sending me text messages about random things. All right, and then, or maybe loading an animation. So, wait, what's this? Create your animations. What about a bouncy circle? Or maybe loading, or maybe a loading animation. Okay, so, okay. Oh, so then there's like, interesting. So it's like you load it, and then you kind of tell it what to do. Interesting. So there's like you can do like dot then, so you can like chain things. Because you have a rotate here, then you have another rotate. So what if you just keep doing like dot then, and you can add something else? That is pretty cool. Go creative. So yeah, usage with server-side rendering, which is kind of interesting. So note that this is a client-side library and is not meant to be run on a server. So if you're using a library like Next.js, Gatsby, Nux, or Angular Universal, make sure not to run your Mo.js code on the server. Makes sense. Just on the client side. How to do that differs from the library you're using. In React-based libraries, you can use the useEffect hook or a dynamic import. Okay. For Angular Universal, you can use guards. Lastify, you can use Vue with Nux.js. You'll find more over there. And there's a mounted hook. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, so for example, like I like to use Astro a lot, right? So if I were to use this, Astro makes it pretty like straightforward. If you want something just to be on the client side only, you just say in the tag for your component, you just add client colon only. So it won't try to like server side, like it won't try to render it. It'll just pull it from the thing. That is pretty cool. All right, so let's more stuff. Now there's this thing shape and swirl. That sounds funny. Shape and shape swirl. All right. Hey computer, I want a pink outline polygon right in the middle of the screen. Shape is a special mojo module that bootstraps visual effects. The idea behind shapes is simple and neat. You can have an animatable, I don't know if that's a word. I don't even know if I said it right. Animatable, whatever, shape in any part of the screen or any HTML element with one declarative call. Cool. And then so they have stuff like burst and stagger. So I guess you don't have to do that. And so that's what we saw before. The shape, say the shape, circle, and show, I guess, show at start, true. Cool. So it does that. Yes, the shape to be visible even before any animation starts. This is pretty cool. And then you can shape it however you want. Okay. Okay, so the color, the fill is transparent, so that's why it has the hole in the center. This is pretty cool. All right, talking about some fill and like where you want it to be, X and Y proper radius, so you can make it like an ellipse. Cool. So then they have like polygon, so then you can do so yeah. So they have circle, rect, so and then radius is okay. So so I guess okay. Radius of a okay, a rectangle. And then if you want to make a shape, so I guess since this is X here going horizontally, that's why it's thinner, and then Y at the top, so that makes a triangle. Huh. That is interesting. Interesting. And then so it's pretty clear with so you can create zigzags and curve shapes. So the shape is a zigzag, curve, cross. So I guess those are things that are just in there, and it does it for you. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna have to dive into this more. This is pretty cool. And then there's a delta thing. So I want to go to. Huh. There was some really cool animations that I saw before, like what you can do with it. Oh wow! So like things can change from okay. So that's rotating, and then that. Oh, that's getting like thinner and changing colors. Huh. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, is that the there's the yo-yo? Oh, and the repeat. So that's how many times it does it in a thing. Okay. So if you want to do it more times within the time frame, you put the repeat and it'll do it within like 10 times with that 800. But if there's like one, I like how you can like change it, update the code. See, over the whole span, it does that animation once. That is kind of cool. That is pretty cool. All right, but neither here nor there. So yes, there's a lot of stuff you can do here, as you can see. And so I think it was under UI use cases. So yeah, so there's like this bubble close button. So you have this. So like I said, they have this running in CodePen. So you see that? Like that is pretty. So that close button, like when you close it, will show. That's kind of cool. What's this one? Oh, and then this one had like even fancier, like bubbles. So yeah, so if you kind of like want to spice up your animations, look at that one. That's pretty cool. And it's all done with like just code. Like it does all the CSS and stuff for you. Wow. Whoa, wow. Wow. What was that? And then I think, oh, rerun. Let me hit rerun. So like if you ever so like you click something and it'll change to a whole nother color. That is kind of cool. So yeah, I'm gonna play with some of this stuff here. This is kind of neat. This a loading thing? I'm not sure what it's doing. But yeah, there's one where it like you could click. There you go. Like you can click around and it'll do it. That is kind of neat. And my bad. I'm just kind of here playing around with this. This is pretty cool. Let me see here. Just taking out clips here. So this one, oh wow. So, and I guess so. Yeah. So you can just have animation. You can make them all also interactive, which is like if you click somewhere on the page, like we did before, and then micro interactions. So if you ever have like a website, so like they have this option. So you have like your menu, but you hover over it. That is pretty cool. Nice. That is pretty cool. All right. Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff you could do here. And love hate modal. Let me look at this. So if you're ever looking for, to have like little tiny animations. Oh wow. I don't know what that was. That was wow. Ooh, okay. So all this stuff is like fascinating to me. Like I don't have like the style. Look at that. Wow. Wow. All right. Oh, we're over. So I'm going to let you up. But if you want to check it out, this is Mo.js. And it seems really, really cool. So if any of this stuff looks interesting to you, and you always felt like, trying to do cool CSS animations was kind of beyond you, but you're more into like React, React or JavaScript, you can do this. And then they have the tools. Okay, so they have a player, so you can control your animations. There's a curve editor for easing and stuff, and then like a timeline editor for interactive HTML. So you can kind of like set it along. That's pretty cool. So they have tools to help you out with it. That is pretty cool. And then the API shows all that stuff that was kind of in the tutorial. It looks like that is wow. That's a lot of cool stuff here. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. And like I said, there's a bunch of examples, and you can like play around with the examples and change things. That's what I like. That's pretty cool. All right. Nice. Very nice. So big shouts to Mojo and the person who created. I think it was in the Twitter, but I've lost the Twitter account. The person's name, I think it began with an L. Yes. Lego Mushroom. So shouts to Lego Mushroom for like I guess spearheading. This is from like 2016, so it's been putting some work in. And then they have a link to the GitHub, so you can always check it out for yourself. So yeah, this is kind of cool. So I'm gonna send you all back to work. So I might see it's the type of thing where I know this is available now, so I might like as I'm creating projects, like it'd be nice if I had like a little like thing to draw attention to this thing that I want people to know about, and have like a little animation or something. Or maybe like if I'm stepping through something through some steps, like I'm stepping somebody through like a form or something, I'm like, go here. And then you have a little thing like, oh, go here, then go here. I don't know. I'm just thinking about all sorts of random things, but that is pretty cool. So I wonder if I'm sure there's probably other stuff similar to it, but this is the first time I've seen something like this, like that, where it's declaratively creating the animations. You just tell it what it wants and it just does it, which is pretty cool. And it says it's fast. So I'll probably play around with it and see how fast it actually, if it slows down any projects and things. Because again, I'm about like responsiveness and getting the information to people. Neither here nor there, but I think it's cool. Let me know if you think it's cool. And if you build anything with it, or if you have built anything with it, let me know. Or if you know any other thing else that does something similar, please let me know. All right. So let me stop screen share because I'm going to get y'all back to work. And yeah. So this track is Nujabez featuring Apani B. And it's called Thank You, because I want to thank y'all again for hanging out. So here we go. See y'all. So 15 minutes after the hour. And then that'll be the final break session. So if you want to come up and talk about anything you found interesting, please sign up for show and tell, and I'll get you on here. Otherwise, we're going to take a look at an artist's website and listen to some music, maybe watch some videos. All right. So again, thanks for hanging out. This is Nujabez featuring Apani B. Thank you. All right, talk to you later. See you.
But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the